This video brought to you in part by these fantastic sponsors. Hey guys, what is up and welcome to the channel. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be burning quite a few Abyss Drake Claws. Now I've got 3,500. I've been farming these for quite a while now because I wanted to just sit down and craft, like just craft and see how many crafts it's going to take for us to get an actual decent piece of gear. Now I've got almost 4.5 million gold, 3,500 Abyss Drake Claws. What I'm hunting for is some Abyss Drake boots that are speed set, speed stat main, and have a very solid speed substat. Now if it's just speed substat, not really going to be that graded, like 3 percentages and then a speed substat. So we're going to be fishing for that, and if we get some other good pieces in the meantime, fantastic. I wouldn't turn down a crit set or even a hit set. Some of those things would be really nice, but let's get to crafting and just see how many it's going to take for us to get anything halfway decent. I don't really have too much in the way of expectations here, but yeah. Three. And one of the things while you're doing this is you just kind of tap through it. It's a little disheartening. I do kind of wish that I wouldn't have spent my obus on other things. Oh, here we go. This isn't the worst. It's a crit stat, speed main stat, effectiveness, critical hit chance, and health. Now it does have flat health, but sometimes having flat health on top of health percentage isn't too bad unless you're just gonna roll everything into flat health, which might not be the best, but that wasn't too bad. This isn't too bad either. It's speed main stat, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and health. So on a crit boot, you don't know on those ones though what the last one's gonna roll, so could be absolute garbage. One of the downsides to this is you do pay I'm paying about 90k each time. Now, this is one of the worst things that you can have happen. Health main stat. That is rough. These I would have actually probably used had that not been a health main stat. That is very disappointing. Now, one of the things is your right side gear all has the chance for percentage. So pretty much anything that's flat stats is not really great. You do want to get those percentage stats because the percentage increase is going to be really huge, and then you make up for your defense and your health and stuff like that on the left hand side of your gear. So this is just another way to spend all of your money. As you can see, we've almost went through almost 2 million gold just crafting these. I don't even know if 10 million is going to be enough to get through all of these claws. So far we have one decent piece of gear. The purple ones that we pulled a little bit earlier weren't too bad. It would really depend on what it rolled on the substat for the fourth substat. The downside is I'm not going to have much in the way of gold after I'm done with this to enchant, level up anything that would be halfway decent anyways. But I'll have enough boots, that's for sure. We can definitely fodder all of these boots into anything that we get that is halfway decent. If it's got more than one flat substat, it's just not, yeah. Effect resist on defensive flat. Now, there are some people that I have seen, let's see, defense, attack effectiveness, flat defense, and critical hit damage. Now, these will probably, like, if this rolled effectiveness, this would be good for like a tank of some sort that needs to be speedy. No, this wouldn't be good on Dean because she doesn't really need effectiveness. Trying to think of who those would actually be halfway decent on. It does have 2 flat substats, so kind of another item that is just kind of going to be a waste. Hey, we heard you like RNG, so we put some RNG in your gacha game so that you can have some RNG while you RNG. Now, this one's not, if this will, never mind. Spoke too soon, thought that was percent attack. Gross. Had that been percent attack, not bad. Unfortunately, we just not getting very much good stuff here. And that's one of the downsides, is that you can't really reforge any of this gear. It would be really nice if they had a system where you could, you know, reforge one of the substats. Like, just one substat would be fine. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, this is actually pretty, well, this is not the best because it rolled defense, but max attack roll, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and max of crit effect resist. Now, this would actually probably be really good in a PvP setting because they're not going to expect your character to be as beefy as it is, and you have 3 attack substats, so that makes up for not having the attack on the main stat. And you've got effect resist, which actually in PvP I have been enjoying stacking effect resist because it's like immunity, but all of the time. So those are actually pretty decent. I'm gonna keep those ones. Now, if you were working for PvP or PvE, if you could reroll that other stat, let's see here, flat health on this. These are, oop, those actually would have been really good if it didn't roll flat health. Health, crit, effectiveness, those aren't bad. Those aren't too bad. Now, one of the nice things is they did make all of the main stats static. So these are actually good for a tank of some sort. I wish crit hit damage was something different. But like if you put these on a Shadow Rose, these would be pretty good because of the massive amount of effectiveness that you need. Do attack, crit, effectiveness, flat attack, unfortunately. Oof. We haven't been getting too much in the way of good speed sets, unfortunately, with speed main stat. That's one of the downsides of this. All right, what do we get here? Oh, flat stats again. Literally the worst. This would have been actually really good. Attack, effectiveness, defense, crit hit chance. You got max rolls on both attack and defense. Gross on the flat stats, though. Yikes. So after you have gotten nothing good from running Wyvern for the last week, you can come to the craft section and just not get anything really good here either. Kinda feels bad, man. Feels bad. Ooh, what did we get here? Okay, crit hit damage, effect resist, health, flat health on speed crit boots. Not the worst, not the best. I'm looking for speed on speed boots, man. Speed main stat, speed. What do we got here? Health, attack, effect resist, health, defense on hit. Again, not bad for beefy tanks that need hit. So we're almost done. Almost out of materials. How fast 3,500 Claws go. And all of my money. All of that money. Okay, speed, attack effectiveness, defense, and flat attack. These aren't terrible. Again, these would probably go on a speedy effectiveness character. The attack, if it was speed, then they would have been pretty perf. But yeah, not getting too good of rolls on these. And we're almost down to the wire. What do we get? Oh, so many flat stats. Absolute garbage. Actually, like half of these purple boots that we're getting are actually better than the red ones that we've pulled. So we're down. We've got we got 9 left. Okay, flat defense again. Yikes. This is the story of my gear life in this game, that's for sure. All right, these are the last ones. Can we actually pull something out? Speed, crit, hit, effectiveness. These actually aren't too bad at all. If these roll a 4th stat of speed, that would be actually really, really good. All right, last one. What is it? Poop. Okay, so there you have it, man. We went through, what was that? 7.5 million gold. Let's take a look at these boots and see if we got anything good. All right, so this is recent. What do we have here? Oh, these were flat. That's bad. Health, effect, resist, health, attack. I feel like I can put these on somebody. Lock those. These were actually pretty decent. If I need some speed, we're taking a look at the speed ones. I want to see what we've gotten from speed. Oh, these ones were pretty decent. Now, we didn't get like anything that was perfect. Like we didn't get anything that was, oh my goodness, this is blowing me away. But we did get like a handful of pretty okay pieces. This one's not bad. It'd be nice if the speed was a bit higher on that. Oh, flat stats. Gross. I so wish that these would not have been flat stats. These are actually really, really good. But the flat health on that just kind of kills it. Same with these. These would have been absolutely perfect had we not gotten those the flat HP on there. These ones were not great. These were flat stats. Speed, flat stats. Nope, nope. Effectiveness, crit chance, and health. These are actually really good, and that flat health and the substat actually is like I think the high roll maybe. But we'll keep these. I could see running these on somebody. This was a disappointment just because man, these would have been so good otherwise. I picked these up earlier. So these I picked up earlier while I was farming wyvern. So these are actually really good for a speedy defense tank. Again, no speed substats kind of kills what I'm going for, but overall they're pretty decent for other characters. I'm really looking for something for my Shadow Rose. And so far I have been farming and farming and farming and farming, and I just cannot find anything to really bump her speed up and over the threshold of other characters. But there you have it, guys. That was 3,500 Abyss Drake Claws and 7.5 million gold. And we got a couple of items that are halfway decent. So welcome to the RNG of actually having to get gear. But yeah, we're going to keep trying. I'm going to keep farming, going to keep crossing my fingers that we get some decent gear for Shadow Rose and some of my other characters that need speed. But all right, guys, if you liked that, if you liked watching me just blow all of my resources on nothing that I wanted, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, drop me a like, a comment, and I'll catch you next time. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
Cracky.